Decent sized baseball slate tonight. We got some MLB no runs first inning here on Prizepicks. Let's go. Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Craig Bennett, aka Cash Cake, back with another MLB Prizepicks no runs first inning video. I got 4 of them for you. We'll talk about a few other plays as well, give you an analysis, and you can decide if you want to play them. But there's 4 that I'm going to play, and we'll knock out each and every one of them. Hope you had a good weekend. It's the last week of school for me with my boys. So for all you parents out there, hopefully it's coming down to the last week of school as well. Things will get a little bit easier, so I'm excited about that. But hey, we got some baseball to talk about. Let's just dive right into it. Before that, hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notification bell so you know when the videos do get uploaded. As the lines do move sometimes, not generally with the no runs first inning. Usually they pull them. But hey, let's jump right into it. All right, as you can see, we have the Prizepicks MLB no runs first inning up here, and we're going to talk about them. We're going to talk about 4 of them that we have up here that we do like. First one on tap, we're going to talk about Baltimore and the Yankees. Now, for me, we're going to take the under on this one. No runs first inning. The Yankees played a doubleheader yesterday. All kinds of crazy stuff going on in that doubleheader. They could be a little tired here. So on the Baltimore side, Jordan Lyles, again, Baltimore had crazy time as well. If you watched that game yesterday, Watkins took a line drive off his forearm from Choi, and he was out the first inning. So they had to burn them bullpens up. It was just insane. And then again, the Yankees coming off a doubleheader. But Jordan Lyles, anyways, on the bump for Baltimore, 7-1 this year and giving up no runs first inning, so done really well. And then Garrett Cole on the other side, 6-2. The juice is on the under at -130. Again, Baltimore hasn't really put up runs in the first inning in a long time. So I'm not so worried about them. And I'm hoping that the Yankees offense is just maybe a little bit tired after that doubleheader. They've put up runs in 4 of their last 10 games. So that's the concern there. But hey, we're going to take the under here. We're going to follow the juice. It's been working all year, so we'll keep following the juice where it's at. And in spots I think we could take advantage of. And again, hopefully that doubleheader will slow them down just a tad. The next one we're going to look at here, we're going to come down. We're going to take the Blue Jays at the Cardinals. We're going to take the under on this one as well. We got Barrios on the mound for Toronto. He's 6-2 this year, no runs first inning. And Mikolas on the mound for St. Louis. He is 7-1. The juice is the heaviest here out of all the games today on this one on the under at -140 right now. Looking at the offenses, Toronto's put up runs in the first inning 3 of the last 10 games, and St. Louis 4 of the last 10 games. So, as we get closer to summer, the ball's going to be jumping off the bats a little bit more, and you can kind of see it already starting with the, temperatures getting up there in the 80s and low 90s in some of these ballparks. But I do think with both these pitchers on the mound, what they've done this year, and the massive juice, we'll take the under on this one as well. So we're going to go under on the Blue Jays and the Cardinals. Next one we're going to look at, we're going to go down the Athletics and Mariners. And this is another funny kind of talking about the Mariners. I was flipping through TikTok yesterday, and some fan was selling hot dogs or something at the San Francisco 49ers or San Francisco Giants game. And I think it was the GM or somebody from the Athletics was kind of throwing shade at San Francisco's ballpark. And I'm like, man, you might not want to do that, because I'm pretty sure the Athletics have the lowest average fans at their park in the complete MLB. I think it's like 8,000 fans. Like, it's ridiculously low. Anyways, I just thought I'd mention that. But we'll take the under on this one. Again, we have Logan on the mound for Oakland, 3-0 this year so far, not giving up a run in the first inning yet. And then Gonzalez on the bump for Seattle, and he is 5-3, not giving up a run in the first inning. Juice is -130, so again, we'll keep following that juice here on Prizepicks. Oakland 7-3 over the last 10, putting up a run in the first inning, so only put up a run in 3 of the last 10 games. And Seattle's only put up a run in 2 of their last 10 games. So we'll take a shot at taking the under on this one. Again, following that juice. and hopefully we can win this one as well. So we're going to take the under. The last one that I'm officially going to play, and then we'll talk about a couple of the other ones, is we're going to talk about the Mets here in San Francisco. And we have Peterson on the mound for the Mets. 3-0 this year. Hasn't given up a run yet in the first inning. And then we got Alex Cobb on the other side. He's 4-2 with not giving up a run the first inning. Juice is on the under as well as here, minus 132. So this is the second highest juice. And the four that I gave you are the four of them that are the highest juice on the unders that are out there so far. So we're just going to keep following this trend. It's been pretty profitable doing it, so why get off the horse now? So looking at the offenses though a little bit, Mets offense has been raking lately. They've put up runs in 7 of their last 10. San Francisco not so much, only 1 of their last 10 games. So a little bit concerning there with that Mets offense, but with Alex Cobb on the mound, hopefully he can squeak on by and get us through that first inning. So I'm going to take the under on that one. So a few of the other ones I was kind of looking at, debating what I wanted to do here. I thought about the over on, I don't even know if it's on here. It was the Washington Dodgers game. Yeah, here. The Dodgers and Nationals, I was looking at taking the over. The juice is actually on the over at minus 120. Anderson's on the bump for the Dodgers, and he has given up a run in 3 of the 5 games he's pitched. So 60% of the times he's given up a run. And Johan Adon's given up a run 50% of the time, 4-4. So they both have given up a lot of runs the first inning. And both offenses pretty decent, putting up a run the first inning over the last 10 games. So that was the one I was kind of leaning over on. Juice isn't massive on the over, but that would be one I would lean over on minus 120 if you want to take a shot at that. And then I was kind of looking at an under with San Diego and Milwaukee. Juice is minus 130 on this, but, I wasn't too sure if I wanted to pull the trigger on this one. So I kind of stayed away from it. But that was another one where the juice was kind of on the under if you wanted to take a shot at it. One other one I was looking at with the over as well that you could get was Cleveland at Houston. See if it's on I don't know if it's on here. Yeah, here it is. The Guardians at Astros. I was looking at taking the over on this one. Plesac's on the mound for Cleveland, 4-3, no runs first inning, and then Garcia's on the mound for Houston. He's 5-2. Now the juice on the under is minus 112. The juice on the over is just minus 110. But I was leaning on the over. Houston's put up runs in the first inning in 5 of their last 10 games, so their offense is starting to heat up a little bit, so I do like that. So I would take a shot at taking the over on, if you wanted to, on Cleveland and Houston. And same with the Dodgers and Washington, if you want to look at taking some overs. Those are the two that I was kind of looking at a little bit for the over side. And then if you wanted to take a shot at maybe one more over, maybe you want to take the Colorado-Pittsburgh game. They got Brubaker on the mound for Pittsburgh. He's given up runs in half his games he's pitched, 4-4. And then Chad Kuhl on the other side is 5-2. Now the juice again is on the under around minus 120. No real juice on the over, minus 105. But Colorado's offense has been, put up runs in 4 of their last 10. So if you want to take a shot there, Pittsburgh's offense has been horrendous. Their whole team's been horrendous. So I would lean on the over there, but again, not a big enough lean that I think I'm going to put any money on it. But I thought I'd throw that out there. So there's the plays we got. These are the 4 that I'm going to play personally. Again, I think I would rank these if I had to rank them. I will take a shot at the Yankees and Orioles on the under. I think I'd rank them just like this. The Blue Jays and Cardinals, Athletics and Mariners, and then Giants at Mets, just like this. So there we are. There's 4 of them. Went through a few other games if you want to take a shot at them or research a little bit more. Appreciate each and every one of you. Have a fantastic Monday. And I'll see you guys on the flip side. Deuces.